let it rip and just say, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? You fucking dead set legends. They're hanging out with my buddy here, the Girth Master. I tell you, we're here. We're talking about Arizona State because you want to see us two back together again. Of course you do, because it's Arizona State. I'm back. I missed last year, went the year before, and we're hanging out. We're going to talk about there's 6 or 7 super matches, John, and it's really cheap. It's like $12 Australian.
Nice. That's actually really quite good.
Yeah, that's amazing. 12 bucks, like Australian, not.
And how many super matches? How many super matches? Like 8?
There is, I think so. We'll go. Well, I've got the graphic here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 or 7.
Okay.
But either way.
Well, and that's assuming that there isn't a late entry. Usually Saray, Big Biscuit, he gets the balls to ask me for a super match about 5 minutes before showtime. So we'll see if he tries to pull that one on me again this year.
Oh, okay. Well, you've already got a left arm banger, so
right. He's got to take the right arm, but I beat him right arm last year,
and the year before,
and the year before. That's also true.
But just some fun little updates. The internet's gone wild, John. Devin Larratt got pinned in Virginia.
Lefty, I saw that. Who was it that pinned him?
Don't know.
Let me know in the chat. Who was it?
Someone will know. Someone sent me the clip. I thought I'll just upload it as a short. Why not? And yeah, the whole world's going nuts. So as they do, very interesting times there. I'm not going to name names, John. I just find it very interesting that a lot of athletes, people involved, don't like the top tier event. They don't like being involved. They don't like what's going on. But yet they won't say anything.
Oh, it's because they're weak.
It's bothering me. And I got a phone call from Dubai.
You don't say.
I'm going back to the land of heat, and I love it. It's like Arizona heat, 50 degrees Celsius.
What do we have a timeline on that yet?
Hopefully the end of this year, early next year.
Interesting. No other details at this time?
They're bringing some aura back. 6 matches.
Okay.
Big collaboration.
Interesting.
So
collaboration type thing?
Sorry?
Like a social media collaboration type of thing?
Well, someone from like your strongman or powerlifting or something like that. So
Eddie Hall type. Brian Shaw type.
Yeah, Eddie Hall. So we'll just quickly say hi. There's a whopping 8 people checking out the Arizona State predictions. But our minions in there, the crazy Uncle Jim, GB19.
What's up, everybody?
Archdog says, ready, blame. I don't get it.
I don't know. Be blaming anybody tonight?
We can blame everyone. We can do whatever we want. We're not scared. We're not scared. Never been scared. I look like Australian Wolverine.
Nah.
No, doesn't Wolverine have like the mutton chops and the big hair? Look nothing like Wolverine.
He's purely commenting on the widow's peak that you're rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about.
And the curly whirly swirly and everything that's going on. And it's quite funny because if I put my overhead light on here in the studio, this part here, you actually can't see. So I've got like the Dr. Phil.
You could just go for like a Road Warrior Hawk type of thing. Make that your usual.
I might.
Yeah. It's a hot look. That's what I've heard.
Jeff Speakman. I don't think that's a real person, Cole.
I don't know.
But if that's his name.
That's like somebody's like, what's your name, sir? And real quick, you got to make up a fake name. And you're like, Jeff Speak Man.
Jeff Speakman. Oh man, but yeah, so that went on. I'm trying to think what else has been happening on the last East. Was it? No, it was East versus West, but it was called King of the Table. That was not good.
How did that happen?
Hey,
how did that happen?
Oh look, I could go on for hours.
It sounds so stupid.
It's yeah, it was different. No, actually, no, it wasn't. It was exactly the same but worse. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, where'd you go, John? No, you're not there. This one. No, I don't like that one. This one. Nice. We got there in the end.
By the way, did you see this? That's Dusty Rhodes, baby. NWO Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, how good's that? One of the worst.
Yeah. How dare they? How dare they put Dusty Rhodes in the NWO? Terrible.
But it was just like no one cared. He's got the big red jacket on and he undoes it. Like no one cared that he joined. It wasn't like, oh my God, Dusty. No one cared. Oh no, John's frozen. What is going on? See if we can get John back. Where'd you go, John? We'll see. John, I'm just going to private message you. You froze. Pretty good. Freezing thing. Johnny's reaching Nirvana now. Well, John's just painted it. Is John Brazing from Arizona? Yes. 2 years ago when I was there, John will come back in. 2 years ago, I went to his house and we had a chat. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Hey, Drunk Eddie. What is going on? We'll see. See if John can come back. But this here, guys, so Arizona State is going to be a big tournament all day. And then super matches afterwards. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for it. It'll be great. See if we can get John back in. Let me see what... There you go, mate. What happened?
Power blip.
Bloody hell. You got too much power. That's the problem.
Power exuding off my body.
But yeah. What's that?
What a poster.
I know. This is what people need to really do. I would even have less on there, but this is a great poster. I think even if the snakes were arm wrestling, probably could have made it better. Obviously, snakes don't have arms, but
if
that would have been sick. That would have been sick. But, I mean, you've been twice. I've been once. Tell everyone how good Arizona State Championships are.
I would say that Arizona State Championships is up there, probably number one. I'm trying to think of if anybody else, that any other state level tournaments that I go to is bigger, but I'm pretty sure it's significantly the largest state tournament that I have ever been to. I've never been to Michigan. Michigan might be bigger, but like hundreds of people attend this thing, hundreds of people. And it's always in a good place. Like Tim goes a little bit extra to get a good place. It's not just in some random nowhereville. He's always thinking. So you'll have a nice place to stay. You'll be able to take a short drive to wherever the event is going to be, and it will be
it's at the hotel.
It's at the hotel this year. Even better. Guess what? I'm going to be stumbling around, everybody, because if I can stumble back home, then it's all good.
I'll be so are you doing any commentary at all? Like, are you
Yeah, I was planning on doing full commentary except for my match.
Yeah, cool. Okay, because I gotta try and time myself so I don't throw up again like last time I was at Arizona.
Yeah, I think
my voice.
I'll also say this. I think we got to be on the stage the whole day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Just the super matches?
I'm keen. During the super matches, I'm keen. Not on the tournament. I'll die.
Are the super matches first or second?
Second.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Second. So it's for me, I need to be cherry ripe for this.
Well, that changes the whole deal, right?
Yeah. Like you, me, I think Don Underwood will be there. We just all shoot the shit. But I got to remember to okay, I'm going to have an hour off. All right. And then just sit and not talk.
Yeah.
And
go
think
lie
like
down
that.
a little bit.
I can't help it. But more importantly, Mario Tambakis is coming back. How good's that? But yeah, so there's your 6 matches. I think it's like $8, $7.
Yeah, that was $7.99 or $8.99. I can't remember now.
But how cheap is that? Yeah,
these are some pretty damn good matches. I mean, Terry and Warzinski is a ridiculous match.
When was the last time we saw Warzinski in a super match?
Was it East versus West?
Some guy called him out and was messaging everyone. He called out Adam. He put up his own money. Fair play to him. Might have been after Adam's first East versus West. Can't remember the dude's name. But he was trying to get on everyone's show. I loved it because he was self-promoting. I just didn't have time to get him on. He got whacked and I haven't heard from him again.
Look, the harder you push, the more you got to be ready to take that ass whipping, right? It's hard. Take it for somebody who's done it multiple times and come up on the wrong end of things. You got to be ready, right? If you're talking shit for 3 months before your match, and then it doesn't go too well, be prepared for some mental gymnastics on your own part.
You got to be prepped. And I think one match that I'm keen for is Mega Mike and Pork Chop. Why they have their real names on the poster?
I don't know.
Would have looked so much better if it just said Pork Chop, Mega Mike.
Yeah. Man, how do you want to handle this? Do you want to go right into predictions, or what do you want to do? Let's
start off with the women. We've got Katie Hankey, and Shauna Wagner. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I spoke to Shauna Wagner the other day when I did the press conference for the women's round robin. Was that?
That's very possible. I think she's from Wisconsin. I've seen her a few times in Minnesota. There's a couple ladies from down there that drive up and do Minnesota stuff. Looking like, I think she's a little bit newer, maybe in the last 3-ish years. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But has been causing lots of issues around Minnesota area for people. Definitely looks like she's coming on strong. Katie Hankey, she's been around quite a bit too. I've interviewed her a few times, know her pretty well. She always throws herself against whoever the hardest person is. I think this is actually a pretty good match for what it's worth. I don't think it's going to be a steamroll either way. I've seen Shauna get into some scraps as well, so I've high hopes for that one.
There you go. Well, I don't know too much about him, so I was just going to pick the opposite to what you pick.
Oh.
Just to make it interesting.
So I'm going to go then with Shauna.
With Shauna? All right. Yep. Well, I'll pick Katie then.
All right.
I find this funny. So, GB19 writes, isn't Pork Chop Canadian? Can Canadians participate in US state events? So, John Terrian's Canadian. Curtis Cameron's Canadian. Bogdan Stoica's Romanian. Mario Tambakis is Australian. David Egan is Armenian, and you're worried about pork chop. Yes, Mario Tambakis is I think a 2-time defending Arizona State champion. I think he's won it the last 2 years on the left.
I'd just like to say I am also Canadian. Thank you very much.
But I think with this, I think just get as many people to your event as possible. Like the Armenian team there, they gave me a couple of T-shirts last time. Vazkin, him and his team will be there.
Nice. Always good to see Vazkin. I like it.
Yeah, and it was Kurt. It was Kurt Cameron from Growing Pains. Oh, great.
That's Kurt Cameron from what the hell were those movies? Those Christian movies called like the Taken Away, or it was all about the rapture and shit in like the late 90s. What the hell were those called? Somebody knows. Kurt.
Yeah,
Cameron.
it was Kurt Cameron, not Kurt.
Yeah,
nice try, Tom. Points for effort, but that's okay. Well, let's go straight into Wazinski and John Terrian.
Oh, John Terrian looks like now I'll say this. I haven't seen Adam Wazinski for a minute, but John Terrian looks like a big problem right now. Have you seen any of it?
I think he's got a bit of a losing streak, though.
He is.
But he's a very active puller.
He is very active. So it is hard. It's like, is John fully ready? Is he fully healed up? I don't know. I know that he doesn't care.
No, that's what I love about John Terrian. He's like, I'll have a super match every day.
Yeah, he would. 100%.
So he loves it.
Adam Wazinski, we saw him. I'm trying to think of. I feel like it was at one of the last U.S. East versus Wests, maybe 2 East versus Wests ago, and he had some crazy hook war with somebody, but I can't quite place it.
Oh, let me have a look. I'll just get on the old. It would have been a while back. Nope, he didn't pull in Texas.
Maybe it was even longer ago than that.
Oh, I think it's got to be a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Mm-hmm. Irrelevant. The internet forgets.
Yeah. Orlando. No, it wasn't at Orlando. Oh, here we go. He lost so it was in Turkey, July 6th, so almost a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost to Vladimir Myrov.
Okay, I vaguely remember that.
Pretty strong. He lost to a pretty strong dude.
Yeah, he's a beastie guy. I think there's very little chance that this won't be going into the hook. I think
Adam just might have the edge. I think John can get the first round, and then Adam finds his sweet spot.
You could easily be right on that one, but due to the fact that he's my countryman, I'm going to go ahead and go with John Terrian.
Ooh, I like it.
Yep.
And then, of course, from there, Pork Chop and Mega Mike.
Yeah, I got it cut and dry on this one.
Well, I think, and I'm sure Mike will slide in the DMs and correct me. The last time I saw Mike was when he manhandled Wayne Withers.
Yeah, at Knuckles Up.
Yeah, and for that, like that's just stuck with me there.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen too much of Mike since then. Have you seen much of him?
I have not. Mike is always strong. He's always very, very significant. Pork Chop, though, like I pull Pork Chop on my right arm, and it's like so far away from me. It's so difficult to do anything with it because he's got this really awkwardly sized hand where he can clamp onto you real well. And all his inside power on his right arm is just stupid. So I think there is a chance going both ways, but Porkchop's right. Like, man, I think it's really, really good. So
well, he just knocked over Jerome Laird, didn't he?
Yeah.
At the Mac event.
Yeah.
Just make sure, guys, that you ask permission if you're going to commentate at a Mac event. So, which Jerome Laird had insane grip strength, which Mega Mike has insane grip strength, but Porkchop can get through that. So that makes me lean towards Porkchop. But I know you'll go Porkchop because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
So I'll go Mega Mike then.
There you go.
And Cole Wayne Withers would be a great if he was a New Zealand weatherman, just for the accent.
I think we should just put the real Wayne Withers in the weatherman seat and just let him go. He'll give you some weather. He'll give you some weather. There's no doubt.
I always got confused. He put salt on his watermelon. That's always weird with me.
Classic Wayne Withers. All right.
Why? Why is that?
Salty and sweet. Those down Southerners, they like their salty and sweet. What can I say?
Damn Southerners.
Southerners made that up. I think it's going to stick.
Man. Two things I want to get to with your match, John, is one, I feel bad for Bogdan, and two, with all of the Europeans that we have, all of your Zirakashvilis, your Saganashvilis, your Gasparinis, why can't arm wrestling get John right?
They can't do it. It's too difficult.
I have not seen a poster that's been correct that says Jon.
Look, I do what I can to let everybody know what's up, Phil. Do what I can to let people know. And at this point, after 41 years of seeing it day after day after day, just got to let it go.
You've always been bullying, changing your last name, being bullied.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah,
that's the one.
I mean, it's a tough task, man, with Bogdan.
So I'll say this. Bogdan Stoica is probably the most dangerous guy I've arm wrestled in the last several years. He can go a lot of different places. I'm pretty sure I know where he's going to go, and I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure he can't go there. But real difficult match. Not a match that I walk into supremely confident, but a match that I walk into because you gotta fucking do that every once in a while. People are too complacent. And they're like, I don't want to arm wrestle people that scare me. I don't want to arm wrestle if I really don't think I have a good chance. That's because you're a bunch of pussies. You see, I want to go out and I want to find a guy that will, rip me apart and make my brain break a little bit so then I can, reactivate. Over the last 4 months, I've been doing a lot of awesome things, but not a lot of them revolving around arm wrestling training, just trying to get my body into a healthy state. I was at 248 this morning. So
you're bloody posted thirst traps on Instagram the other day.
Right? You're about ready to pull your trousers down on that one. So I feel good. How do I feel? How far away from Porkchop? Right-handed, a million miles. Left hand, I won our last match, so I would feel good in a super match against Porkchop right now. But not right-handed, not ever right-handed. He's way too far away from me. But with Bogdan, there's no doubt that I think Bogdan is the favorite. My question is, can I do enough, and will my arm be ready to go and where it needs to be? Also, with me cutting, probably it'll be 25-ish pounds by the time I get there over the previous 2 months. We'll see how it all plays out.
And
So
there's no weight cut?
I don't think I'm going to have to do a water cut. I think I'll walk in at 242 or under 242 because I still got 2 full weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, when June 7th. Yeah.
So yeah, like 2.5 weeks. So I think by then, because I'm 248 right now, if I just keep on my same path, and I think that'll be fine, and then I don't have to worry about all that jazz of sweating and all that stuff, which I think is a very good idea against Bogdan. He's I'm going to need every ounce of ability that I have.
Are you going to compete in the tournament during the day as well on the right arm?
I was gonna, but I forgot that the super matches were after the tournament. I really wanted to pull left-handed in the tournament, but that doesn't make any sense. So maybe I'll pull right. Maybe I'll pull right arm. We'll see.
Yeah, so it's just a one-day event because usually they get to do the super matches the night before. But the last time we were in Arizona together, we did the tournament all day, and then the super matches. The finals were super matches. So
right. Yeah.
Now with this tournament, what's your thought? It just came to me. Do you like classes just going all the way through, including finals? Or do you like classes going all the way through and then finals at the end of the day? And everyone in the chat, let me know.
Well, it really depends on the tournament, I would say. At a regular tournament where I'm really looking forward to going home and just having a drink and going to bed, yeah, I'd rather everything just wrap itself up right quick and let me get the hell out of there. At Arizona State, like, it is the party, right? The whole thing is the party. So I would much rather prefer, but I don't want to do a big stage commentary right before the super matches either. If there was no super matches, yes, put them at the end. Put the finals at the very end so everybody gets their minute, their moment in the sun. I think you go right through if we're doing super matches afterwards.
I think you go right through. But when it's, say, the 242 final, all the other tables stop.
So they get their moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all the other ones stop. Yeah, but then it's hard. Like, when do you do the presentation? It's Well, I think we're going to get at least 350 entries.
Yeah, it'll be huge. It'll be huge for sure.
At least. And you probably won't see me compete because I have trained once in 8 months.
Hey-o.
Like, my gym lifts are pretty strong. Still got a sore right bicep. Do you know, remember when I messaged you and told you my bicep? That still hurts.
You got to get on the pumpy uppy train there. Take some good stuff. Makes you right up.
Can you start a supplement company called Pumpy Uppy? Pumpy Uppy. Just do it
Trademark
there. So, yeah, I don't think I'll not even in Masters because I'm old enough for that now.
Yeah. Yep.
But too. I'll be interested to see who turns up. Because
there'll be, if you are in any way looking forward to measuring yourself against some of the best in the nation, they will be at Arizona State for sure.
Because like in America, things are just a bit weird in the American arm wrestling scene. There's Division 15 Nationals. It's very weird at the moment.
It's capitalism gone mad.
Let's be very interested to see how it goes. My guaranteed easiest match on the card is Mario Tambakis
Mario, left arm. I know he's been getting better and better. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, and the little, because the sticker doesn't come up on StreamYard, but it's a little alien with a cup of red coffee.
Cup of red coffee. It sounds like a Bloody Mary to me. What's you know anything about Cody Smith?
No.
Neither do I.
No.
I don't know. So I'm going to pick Mario, so you have to pick Cody.
No, I'll pick Mario first. I picked Mario first. Nice try.
All right, I guess I'll go Cody. Better get on it, buddy.
Oh man, I just clicked on Instagram and it's a video of the UAL's championship belt for their California event. Holy shit, does that belt look good?
Really? It's nice, huh?
All right, so what is it? Cody Smith. I'm going to do a bit of Instagram stalking.
Stalk him.
Cody Smith, followed by Mario Tambakis. No, that's got his kid in it. We're not going to show that one. No, that's got his... No, stop putting photos with your kids and being a nice dude, Cody. Looks in shape.
That's a good start. That's a very good start. You better be in shape for Mario Tambakis.
Yeah, but not much arm wrestling content. But he seems to have been winning. He's got photos of himself in front of trophies and some cash and the old selfie. Loves his truck and his motorbike.
I feel like I'm going to feel stupid to not know. I just can't see his face well enough for it to trigger something in my brain. And I've been so not following arm wrestling over the last year that things.
I'll show you. I'll share. I've clicked on one of his photos, so you don't see. I know he's posted something of his child, but I don't want to be resharing that. So. See if I can.
He's got a serious bike. Yeah. All right. It looks like he's ready.
He's got a serious bike.
Yeah, that's what I call that. Yeah. All right. I got faith.
In Mario.
Well, I'll never lose faith in Mario, but if I'm going with Cody, I better have some faith in him too.
Let's get this back up on the stage. Yeah, so I'll be going Mario Tambakis, of course. Fair enough. Australian. Depends how much Mario pulls throughout the day determines this match. I could see Mario entering all the comps.
Oh, how about this? This makes sense. I will pull left hand in the tournament if Bogdan also pulls left hand in the tournament.
Okay. That's a good deal.
Yeah. Yep. So that we can both get more arm wrestling in. You know, it could screw things up if one of us gets into crazy hard matches and one doesn't. But those are the dice we roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Oh, I like it.
We might have to get Tim to give the okay on that one.
Have you had words with Tim and cracked it that you're not the main event?
No, I'm all right, actually. There's very few people I would say I don't want to be the main event to, that I want to be the main event over. But Paul Talbot deserves to be the main event because he's so goddamn good.
He is. I've never seen David pull left arm, but last year, the way he took care of my guy James Wall, that was devastating.
He's super mega powerful. But Paul Talbot is like my all-time favorite left arm wrestler. He was like really taking off as I came into the sport. And he's just been, he's never on social media. You're never going to hear anything crazy from the guy, but he shows up and he annihilates. It's what he does. He's so damn good. And so I'll never root against Paul Talbot. I will be taking him all the way to Funky Town.
There you go. I've got to go the Armenian one.
And this is not to say I don't have worries that Egian can do it, because he's if you're within 10, 15 feet of that guy when he's ready to arm wrestle, you can feel him. Like you can feel the shit coming off of him. He's like that intense.
They don't mess about. No, I'm really looking forward. I mean, like $7, $8. Like the link's pinned to the chat. Like that's insane. I'll just double check. Yeah, it's costing me like $12 Australian, so maybe $8 US. Yeah, $7.99. That's ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, I might even do a post, but for like the first 10 people, we'll give them an autograph card for the first 10 people that buy this pay-per-view. Yeah. And I'll do a post. First 10 people that buy this pay-per-view, I'll check with Tim Talmadge. You can get an autograph card. That's for sure. And, man, this main event will be killer. I hope it's a weight cap.
I don't know.
Because David Egan just looks...
Yeah, super thick. Super thick. Paul, usually would make it down to 76. So he would probably be on the lighter end. So if David has to come down and Paul gets to go up...
then Paul Talbot.
Yeah, that's danger zone. That's danger zone. But we shall see.
I can't wait for it. And I mean, I don't understand why. Like, I get it. It's just all, we're in Devon's world and we're just living in it. And it's a shame that the East versus West pay-per-views keep going up and they're not, it's costing me like 35 Australian dollars. If I were Tim, I'd say just chuck this free, mate. You'd probably make more money on YouTube revenue and releasing the matches, and then we can ask people to donate if they feel that the matches are good enough. But, man, I think you'll get the tournament for free, which is good. So we'll get people to donate there. But this pay-per-view, $8. $8 for this.
Yeah. And let me also say to the people that are anywhere near Arizona, you gotta be here. Okay. You gotta come and see the spectacle, see the madness. And it's not, a lot of it is about the arm wrestling, but a lot of it is not about the arm wrestling, right?
It is worth the trip to Arizona to sit there and have Aussie arm wrestler, Uncle Jon, Mario Tambakis, and if you're the fourth person having a drink with us, you will be like, that was worth the trip alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope anyone, I don't know what's within that area, but Phoenix,
Phoenix, right?
LA's near there, isn't it?
I don't. It's a long drive or a short flight, I think.
Worth it. Come hang out. This card alone, international superstars. Paul Talbot was cool before arm wrestling was cool. David Egan's one of those Arminians living in the States that's destroying it. Mario Tambakis was on the rise and still is. He's an international superstar. We know the matches Bogdan Stoiker has. It's never boring when he's on the table.
Dude, he is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope I don't have too much fun watching him beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't get caught watching. If Mega Mike was committed socially, social media-wise, he could be good. Everyone loves Pork Chop. You go sit down and have a chat with Pork Chop.
The best.
And, last time we were all in a room with Pork Chop, I could not stop. Like, we had so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good time. And I got 2.5 more weeks to just be even more of a man.
Oh, it's gonna be good. And then what? I arrived Thursday, about Thursday lunchtime.
Let me see when I'm going in there. I think I might be in there Thursday lunchtime as well. Come on, Delta.
$30 Canadian. Wow, yeah, it's expensive, man. They're getting expensive. But I think what pisses me off a bit is like mashed potatoes. Is like it's cool that you charge your pay-per-view, but then when you're seeing like everything get comped, and it's like, hang on a minute, like they could probably do with maybe not going in a limousine to the event, and
Right.
maybe drop a couple of dollars. Yeah, it's just seeming a bit too much, or I don't know.
Well, I think I'm going to have a great time at Arizona State. I think.
This would be fantastic. Just even having a beer. Like we had a lot of fun in Vegas, just hanging out.
What a
great
time.
photo of you and I at Mania that Tim took. Just being our inner child, 40-year-old grown ass man.
So good.
Over a finish. I think I'm like this. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Your arms up. It's a great photo. I need to get that off Tim. It's one of my favorite photos. It was awesome.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Just good people are going to be at this event. Can't wait to meet new people, catch up with some old friends. Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. So yeah, but first 10 people, I'm going to post it in the next few days. First 10 people to buy this pay-per-view will get themselves a signed trading card. Could be Fia, could be Giannis. It could be our double card. It could be Marcio Barboza.
Could be.
But we'll just get in there. I'll try and get some of the athletes on the show. Just commentary here in Australia has skyrocketed. So I am like really busy. But hopefully on the Thursday and Friday. What time do you arrive on the Thursday?
8 a.m. So I should be there just before, a little bit before you.
Yeah, okay. And so, yeah, John and I will we might do a live show on the Thursday night. Might try and do it at a bar. We'll tell all the athletes who are there early, do a big show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that would be cool. But it's gonna be awesome, guys. We appreciate you joining. Buy the pay-per-view that's in there. This has been John. I've been Ozzy. We'll see you very, very soon as he gets that weird, ugly, pumpy-umpy.